Hello guys, this is Wonixer Development, and today we will be making a simple web browser using Xcode. So first, let's open up Xcode and create a new project. Choose macOS application, and in there, type in your web browser name. You can choose anything you like, but for me, I'm gonna choose web browser. Create the application, save it anywhere. Let's let let's let it load. So let's go into the main.storyboard, and then on there scroll down to your view controller and search up web view. So add the web view, not the web view legacy, because that one's older and you wouldn't get as many features as you can get in the new one. So let's add a button. Let's say push button. Let's insert that. Just copy and paste the thing 4 times. We're gonna add 4 things: a go back, go front, reload, and home page. So the home will lead you to google.com. So probably in my next tutorial, I'm gonna add a search bar, so then you can search something on there. So let's search a back button to make a back image. Put that on there, and then search up a front one. So that one, drag it onto the button. I'll fix the buttons later, but yeah, add that. And then for the last one, search up home. If you guys are getting an error saying like WK WebView was deprecated in iOS 8 or like macOS 8 or something like that, change your deployment target to a newer macOS. Anyway, let's embed it in a stack view and set the spacing to 0. Let's align it at the top left corner, 0 and 0. Create that, and then for the web view, type 0 all around. I accidentally made a mistake, but yeah. So then now we're gonna add the code. So first, let's select all of them. Let's make it transparent, so then those buttons wouldn't interfere in your web browsing. Click Editor Assistant, or you can add a code in the side. So since I don't have that much screen real estate, I'm gonna close that one panel. Drag control click the web view on there, type in a name, any name you'd like, but first import WebKit, otherwise you'll get an error saying I forgot the error, but it's an error. So let's drag the home button first. Make sure it's an action button. Let's insert the reload button. And then let's insert the forward button. And then last but not least, the back button. So now, since we set up all the code, we're now going to make those buttons responsive. So let's start off with the reload button. So type in your web browser's name, press dot, and then add reload. And then for the forward button, add an if statement saying if your web browser's name dot can go forward, just write that, and then type in your web browser's name, and then so my web browser name is main web view, and then write your web browser's name .go front, and then do the same thing for the go back button, except instead of writing like go front, write go back. So now since we set up everything, we're now going to add a home page for the web browser. So right now I'm in the developer documentation. So here it shows code. So let's open up Xcode. So as you can see, class, you should add a WKUI delegate to your classes. So add a new one. It's WKUI delegate. So now since we set up that, if we scroll down, do not follow the load view, just go to the view did load. So it says let my URL equals string, copy those 3 lines of code and paste it in the view did load. I'll have the code in the description and the project files on a GitHub link. So instead of apple.com, change it to google.com. And now we need to copy and paste the same code onto the home button, but make sure you change the names. Well, I'm not sure if you should change the names, but I think it's better to change names. So now let's modify a few things. So now let's run the application. Let's wait for it to load. Okay, it opened. Oh, we made a mistake. We needed to add one more thing. So go back to your Xcode project. Go to the Xcode project manager or something. Go to signing and capabilities. Go to app sandbox. Click in incoming and outgoing connections. If you don't see app sandbox, just click the plus button and then you'll see it. So now you can see that Google is here, but then the web browser looks super outdated. Google says this web browser will no longer be supported, so the warning says that. So the way you can fix this is by using a custom user agent, and I'll get to that right in a second. So another error we have is the buttons. When the buttons aren't transparent. So first let's work a little bit on the buttons. Let's untransparent it and let's test it out. Hold on. Let's test it out again. But first we need a custom user agent to make the web browser look more what's that word? Look more newer and better. So on your web browser, I use Opera GX. You can use anything. Just just search up like best user agent strings. So let's choose Safari. Let's copy the main one. Copy and then go back to the view controller. I already added one, but then that one was outdated too. So that's the best one. So now your web browser looks newer. So if we go on to YouTube, there's like an error with the thumbnail. On my next episode, I will show you how to fix that. And yeah. Also, to fix the buttons, go to your view controller, change the appearance to aqua, and then it will be fixed. Everything else works like Gmail, except YouTube thumbnails, it's not working. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you want to see another one. And also, if we go on to the tab, we don't see a plus tab. So in my next tutorial, I'll be showing you how to do that. Bye. This is Wonixer Development.